All right, are we live? Can you guys hear me? Let's see. I'm gonna have to refresh this. I don't know what's happening. Refresh. I think we're good. Let's see here. Get the poll out of the way. We'll see if anyone shows up here. What's up, DZ? What's up, Silver? How you doing, my man? We got 4 people in here. Yeah, I'll wait till DZ comes back to look at ATH and Dog and me. Unless you're here. We got a nice move, but we're still bearish. We're not bearish, but we're still stuck. We are still stuck at the 1272, but that's exactly where we said it was headed to. It's nice to see. Audio, video good here. I appreciate that, my man. What's up, Flip Coins? How you doing? Ready to get your money back, I bet. You'll get it back at some point. Yeah, I mean, if you guys have been here for the last couple of streams, I know it's been, here and there, but we've been saying bullish here. It looks like it's about to take off. Once we broke, hit the next target. Little wick above. Man, what did we hit? 123? Wow. What's up, Mavs, man? How you doing? Arc Block. What is Arc Block doing? Arc Block, let's see. Wait, what am I doing? Arc. Ooh. Yeah, it's doing like everything else. Even though we had a decent little pump, you're still stuck here. Still stuck in the downtrend on Arc Block, and it's all going to depend on if Ethereum keeps moving. Yeah, 786 on the larger time frame and the 3-2, of course. So pretty much what we've been saying is Arc Block, you can be bullish on Arc Block once it gets back over $1. But right now it's still stuck in the downtrend. No breakout yet. And then XRP. Yeah, XRP is the big winner on the day, ain't it? Up 40%. Yeah, XRP looks good. It's getting stuck at the previous high again. So you are at resistance right now in XRP. So just keep that in mind. But you are bullish. So if we can punch through this 340 level, let's tighten this up a little bit. Yeah, it's right at the previous high getting stuck. So we're going to see if there's some follow through to the markets here. And the only other thing I would really do on it, if you wanted to go really short term, yeah, 236 is your 786. So $3, you're technically macro bullish. But if we can push through, that's a good thing. To me, it looks like the next stop up would be the new high. Damn, if we can bust through here, $4 is up next. But yeah, it looks like XRP is on its way to $5 easily. What's up, Kelsey? ASM to the moon. ASM left the station. What's up, Crypto Homes? Yeah, XRP doesn't look bad here. So are we going to be bullish this weekend? I know they're passing something right now that's bullish for crypto. ASM left the station. ASM, that's the coin that has to get over the 618, ain't it? I don't know, maybe not. Yeah, Let's zoom this baby out. Oh man. Yeah, came down and tagged the macro trend line and it was it. Wow. So ASM left the station, so I don't know what we got on the chart here. So we'll move the macro one off. We'll pull this one over. Oh yeah, there's that 666 level. Because on the larger fib, it's the 618 for a breakout, break the lower high scenario. And then if we draw another one from the high to the low here, you see double 618 right at that level. But a nice little pump, bullish over 28, and then even more bullish over 3.5. Bullish over 3.5, breakout over 6.5. But yeah, ASM is pushing up. So Fernando, all my bags are ETH coins and will pump last. As long as they're gonna pump. Can we look at Moonwell? Well, what chart were we looking at? Yeah, Moonwell's in the same boat. We've been watching these coins on these macro charts and they just look bullish. It's pumping a little bit, but it hasn't moved. It's still pretty much in the same spot. But you did just bounce off of the trend again, as we saw. Macro breakout over 5.5, I would have to say. And then, yeah, you're getting stuck at the 0.5 right now. So you are above the 3.2, so support is 3.2, bullish over that. Resistance is 4.1, and then double 618 up here. 5 up to 5.5, and then you potentially finally have a breakout. But like I said, well hasn't really moved. It's still pretty much in the same spot it's been in. So there's still time on this one. This one to a new high is almost a 33x to $1.30. What's up, the how-to? How you doing? That ASM move was today. Yeah, a lot of coins started pumping today. A lot of coins are pumping, but we're still technically, on most coins, not bullish yet. But we've been looking at these macro charts, and hopefully you guys have been loading up and getting ready. Because if you've been here, we've been saying this last final bounce, the amount of time we have left off of the trends, if they're holding, this is it. It's going to just start going up, and it's not going to come back down until it's over. That's why I need to hurry and get into ACH or something, or Spell Token, before they take off. Oh man, I'll be upset if I misspell ACH, Elon, and all those others on my rollover. Turbo, yeah, we have Turbo pretty much mapped out, I think. Yeah, if you want to believe this macro chart here, which bull market, people are going to buy Turbo. It could happen in November, it could happen soon, I don't know. I mean, we went up before the halving, so maybe we're going to go up earlier than we think. I mean, there's no way to tell. But yeah, Turbo, we drew this, I don't know if you were here for this, but the rising wedge pattern on a macro chart, something along the lines of this playing out back to the top of the wedge. So the red line here would be November, where I think the top, the blow off top for everything is going to be at. But you can clearly see from the bottom of the wedge pattern back to the top. And the fact that we're not just in a market, that we're about to have these coins go to the moon. Just to get back to the top of the wedge from here is, come on, Turbo. Almost a 5.5, 6x to 3 pennies. And then since we're in a bull market, I would say it's probably going to shoot all the way up here, 15 cents or so, into a 25x. So yeah, I think Turbo is good for a 25x easily. Turbo to the moon. what's up, Crypto Cano, Spa, Polyswarm. Yeah, how many people are in here? 13, not bad. Is Marcia in the house? Is Marcia here? Everyone let Marcia come to the front. What's up? What's up, Charmander? What's up, David? Let's see, Spa. Yeah, I'm gonna try to cover as many coins as I can. I'm still having mouth issues, so it's still, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's still kind of hard to talk at moments. So it's a little painful, so we'll try to get through at least an hour here. Yeah, Spa's another good one. Yeah, I like looking, especially at this point of the market, looking at the macro monthly charts. I mean, you can just clearly see what these coins are doing. The trend is holding. This is not a bad spot to be getting in on SPA, man. Nice wick, it's holding. Once you get back over 1.5, you're bullish. Breakout, possible new high from where you are now at least. Will take you up to a 618 retracement from this trend line. A 3.5x, almost a 4x, up to 4.5. SPA 786 retracements is 7.5x. I don't know where SPA's going, but if SPA can hit a new high, almost 80 cents, that's a 60x. Jesus. Damn, I do like SPA where it is right now, man. Yeah, SPA's in a good spot here. Yeah, I was hoping on stream I'd find a good coin that's like down, holding the trend, just kind of like SPA is. Maybe open up a position on it, because it has nowhere to go but up. I mean, it's crypto, it could always go down, but Polyswarm's in the same boat. It's making higher highs, higher lows. It's stuck at the 382 resistance right now at 2. If it can get over 2, then you're bullish and you're in good shape here. But just looking at the chart here, this is where SPA is, down here hugging it. So once it gets over 2, the next stop up is, of course, 3 and then 4.5, 5. And then if we draw, what is this? Yeah, Polyswarm. Polyswarm's still on Coinbase, ain't it? Oh, yeah. If we go to the low or the high on the macro chart, you're bouncing off of the 618. So that's good to see. I mean, Polyswarm hasn't moved either. It's still down here. So if you're looking to get in on Polyswarm, Coinbase coin, just to get, let's just say, a new high. Test the high. That's a 8x. If people are going to buy Polyswarm, just pile into it. I mean, that's not that big of a move on Polyswarm. Let's see if I can get it to work. I mean, it's a big move, but a 20x. Are you going to hold the 45 cents is the question. What's up, Slava, my man? How you doing? To the moon. XRP all-time high. XRP is now 343. Yeah, if XRP can hold over that 340 level, she's about to skyrocket to the $4. Not skyrocket, but she's about to spike up to $4. What's up, Rashad? Alright, XRP. Toshi really quick. Damn, I gotta buy, I don't know. I wish I had money to put in. Tired of being broke. I could swing probably $100 right now on a coin. I know that's not a lot at all, but maybe I should put it on SPA with like a 10x long. Yeah, I mean, Toshi slowly trying to grind our way higher. Trend is, in play. We didn't quite tag it here, but, it depends on the time frame, of course. It's a bullish chart. It looks like it's gearing up to hit for a higher high. So that would possibly take Toshi up to the 1272, or no, well, as of right now. Well, yeah, I guess it would. 1272, 2045 for a 6x. Yeah, Toshi's about to get a 6x move. If everything like Bitcoin and Ethereum are not getting stuck and we come back down, then you're going to come back down, of course. But what do we say? I think we said Toshi to a penny easily. So Toshi, if we're going to hold Toshi to a penny, 1618 retracement. It's not bad as a 15x. 2.5 pennies is a 40x. And Toshi's going to be a good one. It's just not moving yet. You guys said XRP is hitting a new high. Yeah, XRP. Yeah, XRP's pushing still. Oh man, why don't I just buy XRP? Oh, she's going. Look at this. Yeah, if XRP can stay over pretty much 340, but this box here, if XRP can stay over that box, she's bullish. She's already on her way, but next stop is $4 here. Unless this turns into a wick and we fall back into the box, back below 340. And, what is that? Another 15% move up. Damn. Yeah, I'm going to be at work this weekend and I'm going to hear that XRP's at $4 plus. Damn. What's up, John? Yeah, we just did Toshi like 2 minutes ago. XRP. I don't know. Are we actually going to go? Man. My luck, though, as soon as I put in a little position with the little speck of money I do have, that's it. It's a top. The top is in. You guys know that from when I bought XRP. I bought DGen, or not XRP. I bought DGen, and then that was it. And then I bought XCN, and it was over. Happens every time. Yeah, DGen's still. Yeah, I mean she's up a little bit, but it's still in the same spot. Still put in a higher low, so that's bullish. This new trend, bullish back over 207, and then possible new high, even if it's the only move, and then with a wick. I would say to keep the market structure, 140% move up to 1. And then we'll take it from there. And then DGen's going to blast out of here to 10 cents easily. That's a 20x. And then 20 cents is what, a 40x almost. Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's still down here. It hasn't really moved, so there's still time. But no, John, Toshi looks bullish. There's really nothing to say on it, but it's, rest of these coins, everything's kind of doing the same thing. You are technically hitting resistance right now at the 0.5, but you're still holding higher lows. You're still putting in the double bottom with the higher low on the macro. It doesn't look horrible. Support right now is pretty much 207, and then once you break over 309, that's your breakout point where you can finally move up if you stay over that price. But if it gets stuck at 7, it's going to pull back again to 5. But we're going to see where these candles end up closing. I think someone said PNG. Yeah, PNG's another good one. I mean, the fact that it's on Coinbase, it's somewhat known. From my understanding, all their coins are out. I mean, we're in that stage of the game where that really doesn't matter anymore. But yeah, you're still stuck in this macro downtrend, but you're holding the 382 at 1-1, which is probably your bottom, which we did say all, I don't know how long we've been saying it, but we've been saying it for a while. The bottom is in on this 382 level. So downtrend in play. Once you break that, then you can be bullish again on Pangolin. But yeah, Pangolin's probably going to be a good play. I don't know what coins are going to run first. Maybe after the Pepes and stuff run, maybe people will take their profit, look at these other coins, and be like, Pangolin, we're piling in. Yeah, you're stuck at resistance right now. You're stuck at the 236.15.3. And then once you get over 21, you'll know you're broken the downtrend and you're bullish again. Yeah, and it's a large move on Pangolin. If Pangolin holds over that 382, then we get a breakout. A new high on this one, $5 to $6 is a 40x. All it needs is a couple of large XRP candles to spawn in. Like that. Man, that's crazy because we don't even have this yet. So we're just bullish, and everyone's in the market. No one's even here yet. Damn, maybe XRP hit $4 before we get into here. I doubt it. But yeah, I was going to say to Marcia on the last stream, I didn't check my Cash App while we were streaming, but she did actually Cash App me $20 for some coins. And I did do the updates on the channel today, so Marcia, if you're listening, I did see your Cash App donation. I appreciate that. And I did end up covering them on the channel today, so there's fresh videos on those 3 coins you wanted on the channel. But I do appreciate the support. Okay, let's just get caught up here because my mouth is starting to hurt again. Yeah, I'm trying not to get sick anymore, my man, but go from being sick to mouth problems. I'll tell you guys one thing, the most pain I've ever had as I switch over to, what are we looking at, XCN loan protocol. Someone said something else. AI bit, AI 16Z. Yeah, we're trying to get to these coins. Let me do XCN. I did do XCN on the channel. Loan protocol. Damn, XRP is so bullish right now. But yeah, I went over XCN. It's still getting stuck like everything else, but it doesn't look horrible. We're simply getting stuck at this level. Again, if we zoom out, weekly candles are getting stuck. So I just redrew this on the chart, making higher lows, very bullish. So it could be a very bullish ascending triangle pattern, but we're getting stuck at the 618 at 2. So we got to get over 2 and then 2, 2. And then you can be extremely bullish on it. Probably for this thing to, have another large rally up to the 786 and do a 3x from here. But it is stuck at resistance at the moment. But not a bad setup for a reversal pattern. It could, if you can't get over 2, it could still pull back again. Just keep that in mind. So if we get stuck and we're stuck all weekend, Yeah, you could see it drop back down 23% or more. And then as for upside, of course, on XCN, if it gets past the 786, we have that volume area up here, 8 to 10 cents. So she could do a 6x out of here. It looks like it's about to break 3,500. Yeah, these coins look like they're about to start going. Yeah, we looked at Turbo already. Turbo's going. Turbo's. Where can you buy Turbo? Turbo's on Robinhood, ain't it? Mexi. Oh, it's on Coinbase. Okay, so Turbo's going to be a real good play. So for anyone that missed it last time we're going over Turbo, it looks like everything else. There's really not much to say, but you know, looking on the weekly and the monthly chart, the large rising wedge pattern that it's in here, it is pulling back already a little bit. Well, no, it's not really. But if you just zoom out real quick for Harlem here, ooh. There's no doubt in my mind that Turbo is going to get bought, and it's going to go up. So just to hit the top of the wedge once again, the 1618, I think is definitely possible. So to me, in my eyes, this is a guaranteed from here. You know, it could still pull back, but wherever it is, a 10x or a 6x, wherever it's going to be, or 5x, whatever it is, 5.5x is guaranteed from here if that was the bottom, which, you know, it could very well be. And the fact that we're in a bull market and we're going to go to the moon, you might, I would say 25x on Turbo is very, very possible. Damn, I just need to buy Turbo. What was the other one? ETH broke 3,500. AI XBT. I'm trying to get these coins for you guys. I know I haven't been here making videos and streaming very much lately, but it's just things happen in the world or in my life, whatever. Yeah, we haven't looked at this one in a while, so yeah, you're stuck at the 0.5. You bounced off the 236, and then now you're getting stuck at the 3.2. So over 18.5, bullish again. But like everything else, it's putting in that, if you want to say macro, double bottom, higher low, trend is holding. So if we actually don't blast out of here till November, October, November, you still could get a higher high, 618 retracement soon, up to a 2x, up to 35. And then a slight pullback, and then it's time to go. A slight pullback sideways for a couple of months, and then it's time to go. That could be what's happening here. But yeah, it's not in a bad spot. It's at resistance, so be careful. And a new high on this one is 11x, 12x, almost to 2. 3 would be a 16x, and then $5 would be a 30x almost on this one. 1618 retracement. AI 16Z, excuse me, it looks exactly the same here. So everything I just said. It's stuck at resistance at 21, macro bullish over 34. I guess short term. Yeah, you're stuck right at 382. Yeah, it's crazy how these levels come into play perfectly. So the market, you know, they know about these levels here. Because you wicked up to the 236, you're getting stuck on the macro. If you zoom in more, high to the low, you're bearish under the 3.2. So bearish under pretty much 20. Over 20, you can be bullish again. Macro over 34, 35, you can be bullish again on the macro. But it's not a bad setup here. It looks very good. Double bottom with a higher low. And then this one to the moon, a 30x, 31x, up to $6. So many good plays out there. I just got to get some money. Breaking news, house passes all 3 crypto bills. Yeah, that's what I heard. Is that bullish or bearish? Oh, man. Yeah, that should have been the poll. Is the news today bullish or bearish? Because it seems like every time we get good news, we're bearish instantly. So just be careful. What do we got? A weekly candle. Yeah, we're already holding over that 786 with a daily candle. That's bullish. Yeah, if we stay over that 786 there, I think we're going to stay bullish. We got Shaw for 2. I appreciate that, my man. Appreciate the support. Can you check out Pepe? Yeah, Pepe's another good one. It's going to make everyone rich. Why Shiba don't move anymore? It's because it's an old coin. I mean, what am I looking for? Shiba was last cycle. It's going to have a little run, but no way. No, not as big as it did. Not at all. In my opinion. Oh, I'm looking at Pepe. Pepe to the moon. Yeah, I need to go look and see if I can even put a long position on SPA. Pepe, what is Pepe doing on the overall? Yeah, Pepe, I mean, it went and it's been holding up very well. It looks like all these other coins. It looks, you know, PNG and all these coins that just, you know, bonked. They went up, we died, and then but we're still technically holding structure, making new structure. So Pepe, let's just keep it easy on Pepe. Most recent high to the low. Getting stuck at the 618. No, we're not at it yet. Oh, we got stuck at it last time. I would say support is 1-2, and then the 618 up to the 1618. So pretty much 15 to 16. If you break through that, then we have something. But it could be headed for a higher high. Since it's putting in higher lows here, if we're not going to be bearish, we should have a move up of about 50%. 4 zeros, 2 pretty much. And then Pepe to the moon. Let's move that. What is Pepe? Is Pepe respecting anything here? Let's see. Pepe to 3 zeros 2.5 is a 19x, 20x from here. I would expect Pepe is probably going to 20x plus from here if it doesn't die. So the 3 zeros 2.5 level could be a good target if you're looking for a 20x. 3 zeros 9. Damn, that's a 66x on Pepe. And this is a weekly chart. I mean, just imagine with some giant candles spawning in when everyone starts piling into the market. We'll just have giant candle after giant candle after giant candle, and then one more to think we're bullish. No one sells, and then it's over. Oh man. Wow, is Pepe going to 66x out of here? Or 70x out of here? Oh my god. I appreciate the 2, but Pepe's a good play. Oh man. Ort, I saw. Yeah, who even buys Ort? I don't even know what this is. I know we've looked at it 1,000 times on the channel. Come on now, Ort's going to 0. I would say gamble play at best. It's just down here making lower lows and lower highs. Is that the bottom? Maybe. Let's see if we pull this up here. Besides the wicks, that looks like a bottom being put in, when you have to say. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad spot to try to try to catch the bottom, which is impossible. If you ignore the wicks on the fib, then this thing, a 3-2 retracement to 14, it'd be bullish, is almost a 4x, 6x, and then an 8.5x up to 32 to 618 retracement. 30 cents. If it blows through that, 55 cents possible for your 15x almost. What's up, Hood Rich? Once ETH breaks all-time high, coin's gonna skyrocket. Yeah. My SHIB doesn't move. Oh yeah. What's up, Eddie, Gilberto? How you guys doing? What's up, Timmy? Charles in the house. BTC is ripping, is it? Yeah, I'm trying to get through these coins, but it's getting harder and harder with my mouth. Yeah, Moonwell and Polyswarm are good ones. GFI and Myro. Yeah, Myro is a good one. I think Myro is going to go to $1. $1.20, I think. We got no whack in the house. Playing catch up, but I'm live. Heard you ask if Turbo was on Robinhood. Not yet, but it has 130 exchanges would help us the case for a great run. Oh man, really? 130? Jeez. Yeah, 130 exchanges. If they get put on Robinhood, they're already on Coinbase. Turbo's going to be a monster. We got Slava for 2. He says, stop disappearing. We need your TA. I'm not trying to, my man. FOMO is about to hit. Yeah, I'm going to have to squeeze time in. I mean, once we start going, I'm going to have to squeeze time in. Because I really want to be here when we're going vertical. FOMO's going to kick in. Everyone's going to pile into the stream. What are we looking at? Bitcoin is ripping. Ort to the moon. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, still stuck though. Yeah, but you guys that have been here for a while, for the last couple of months of streams, we've been saying bullish, bullish, bullish here. We're ready to go. Looks bullish, and it's about to hit 120 or 1272 area, and it went above it perfectly. So that's nice to see. Bitcoin to the moon. Let's see if she's holding bullish here. Yeah, so it looks like as long as Bitcoin's holding over 117K, we're bullish. Alright, Swee and KeyCat I saw. Yeah, Swee's going to be a good one, hopefully. They say it's going to be the next Solana, so we'll see what happens, but clearly see it stuck right at resistance where it stuck last time. 1414 is in play. So yet another coin that is at resistance, but still we're pushing here. And hopefully we hit higher highs here. I mean, not higher highs, but, higher high from here. So if we can break through 4, up next is 560. 40% spike up. But you're holding the trend. You're holding the higher highs and higher lows across the board. This is just what you want to see. It's very bullish. It's going to do an XRP before we know it. These coins are going to actually have these giant candles spawning in. It's where they're going to be up here at 1080 at $12, and then they're just going to keep going, and then they're going to steal all your money. I have no idea where this one's going. If it pulls a Solana, then congratulations. It's going to go to the moon. What do we have? $4. $170 would be a 40x. $60. Yeah, I think $60 is very possible. It's almost a 15x. but it's stuck at resistance right now. So support is 316, resistance is 402. If it can get through that, 570 is next. What was the other coin? Hold on, I got behind. I don't know what happened here. What was the other? Okay, Keycat, and then we got no whack for 5. I appreciate that, my man. Gray on Dex Tools, 19 million market cap, and ZBCN, please, sir. He says Gray on Dex Tools. And let me pull up ZBCN. I appreciate the 5. When I'm looking for Dex Tools. Yeah, Keycat's another coin. That's on Coinbase, I believe. Yeah, it's on Coinbase. So I'd imagine I'm gonna have to get a drink. I can barely talk. I'd imagine there's gonna have to be some sort of a run on it. All right, Dex Tools is bringing up. Yeah, let me go get a drink real quick. Let me find this gray coin real quick. Yeah, by the end of this year, hopefully things are going to be different for all of us. Jesus just wants a 50-cent Jasmine. Yeah, I think that's very possible. Later this year is going to be awesome. All right, hold on. Yeah, you're talking about, you said gray, Eastern gray squirrel or gray coin? They're both on Solana, it looks like. How do I look at their market caps? Let's see. What'd you say, a 19 million market cap. Oh, gray, I spelled it wrong. Alright, gotcha. Oh damn, this thing's new. Yeah, just bear with me. How do I switch the time frame on gray? Cancel, 1 day. Oh damn. Alright, it's acting slow. Gradient. Yeah, I found it. I'm just trying to get the chart fixed here. Oh, that's why I had it on the 5-minute chart. I'm getting there. Yeah, we'll try to look at it here. The fibs and everything are going to be messed up, but... Alright, I'll go to it in just a moment. What are we on? We're looking at Keycat. I still got to get a drink. Yeah, Keycat doesn't look bad. I mean, it's... One could argue it's pulling a Q&T and everything else. I mean, it depends on where you want to draw. The downtrend was broken. I mean, you made a higher high here, so I guess you can't really. But if you just draw this, you know, very, very quickly, you can clearly see you're in this triangle pattern going sideways. You've been in this for a long time. Let's see, low to the high. 3, 2. Okay, that doesn't really tell me anything. But what I was trying to get to is the large triangle pattern, just like what QNT and so many others. So it looks like once you go back up and get over the 786 at 207, you have a breakout to the upside. As of right now, high to the low fib. Not one of the biggest respecters, but I mean, the fact that you're holding market structure on the macro, I'll keep it that simple. And then got to do ZBCN still. Yeah, we've looked at this one before, but I don't know where it's going. KeyCat on Coinbase, if it can hit 12 to 13, 14, 15 cents, that's a 30x. KeyCat, what are we at? 204, so we're sub a penny. First order is a new high. Off of a breakout would be 2, so 2 is going to be resistance for a 5x. 3, 7x. 5 would be your 10x. And if it blows through that, maybe you get a 30x out of it. But it needs to get over 4.8 at the moment. Alright, ZBCN. What is ZBCN doing? Oh, she's back down again, huh? Yeah, we've been saying this on ZBCN. As long as our green box here holds, and we get the, I think it's the weekly or the month. I guess it's the weekly. Yeah, we get the weekly stock our side or reset down here and get a bullish cross. That's very bullish. So if we're holding up over this macro area, 382, we're on it right now. So our support is 3 or 293 if you want to be technical. It could still come down into this box like it did every time. So just keep that in mind. So you still could be looking at a 9% drop and then still hold up like these candles are here. But the fact that we're holding, and if we get this bullish cross and we just go sideways, then we'll have ZBC network blast out of here. So, I mean, it's not, you could wait for it to drop a little more, but it's on support. It's not looking too bad. It made a higher low here if we zoom in. So if it holds a higher low here, it could be bullish at this point from 3. And then this thing to where did we say ZBCN's going? Then we say 5 cents. It's a good price. Yeah, I think 5 cents is possible if it doesn't break down. That's a 17x. 10 cents is a 30x. Yeah, I don't know where ZBCN's gonna end up. But if it rockets out of here, top of the fib would be 60 cents, and then congratulations, your 200x. So if you think this thing can hit over, hit $1 or hit 60 cents, then you're looking at a decent run. Yeah, let me get caught up here. Let me pull up Dex tools. See if I can actually work with this. Alright, let's see here. Let's see if this brings up Dex tools for us finally. Alright. This thing's at $1.93. 19 million market cap, circulating supply, total supply, let's see. Yeah, it doesn't look horrible. It's going completely sideways, so like I said, there's really nothing I can draw on it. It's just I would say just a gamble play at best. I don't know what it is. Do your research on it, of course. Fibs are based off of bull crap. Let's see here, really quick. Yeah, that's why I don't like using different platforms. I'm gonna have to fix this one. Fibs based on log scale. There we go. If I can figure out how to put it on full screen, it would be nice. Yeah, there's, like I said, there's really nothing I can do about it. I can go down to smaller time frames. This is the daily chart. It's just went to the moon and it's going sideways here. To tell where it's going to end up, I have no idea. The only thing I could do would be to give you some sort of something, we'll do this. Let's say if we drew it here before. Yeah, it keeps getting stuck at the previous high. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Let's see. Alright, so I mean, it doesn't look horrible. So this one to make it to a new high, if it breaks the previous high where it keeps getting stuck, it's going to take you up to pretty much $3 and do a 50% move up. Like I said, I don't know where this coin's going to end up. But it's going sideways, so it looks like if it's going to be something, it's just going to go out of here before you know it. Alright, I got to get caught up here. I'm behind now. I do appreciate the super chat. I think another one just came in. We got Shaw. What's up, my man? For 5. I appreciate that. He says, remember my dream of ASM at 41. Maybe it's starting. Chart, please. ASM at 41. Did you tell us about a dream? Oh, you mean it going to 41 cents? Yeah, I mean, the whole market, if Ethereum holds up and we get a move, then your dream may come true. I actually don't know what ASM is. I think this is on Coinbase. It's still holding higher low, so that's good. I believe this one just hit the... Yeah, we already looked at ASM once today. Yeah, you hit the trend and you hit the 786 and you bounced. You're stuck at the 0.5 at the moment. So if it can get over 35, it looks like. Your 0.5 you're getting stuck at, and then clearly if I can get that to stay. Yeah, once it gets over the 618 at that 666 level that we have, if we go from the high here to the low, there's a double 618 here. So once this thing's over 6.5 pennies, then you can be excited, because then it's just going to blast out of here. And at that point, if it's over that, then from where we are here, a 20x up to 70 cents is very possible. But it did have a decent run, but it is at resistance. Support is 2.5, almost 3, 2.8. But yeah, ASM to the moon. I'd be happy with a 10-cent Jasmine. 3 cents on Toshi, maybe. I think 1 and 2 cents is very possible on Toshi. Yeah, I can't scroll this chat for some reason. What's up, that dude? Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I mean, that summer's usually bearish, but we made a new high before the halving, so maybe maybe it's different. Maybe we're gonna go up, slight pullback, and then sideways for a month or so, and then everyone piles in and we go. Oh, it's not. Okay. Well, usually when someone says that, it's usually only on Dex tools, and it's not on anything else. But yeah. It's a no, it's not a Solana coin. Gradient. Oh, it's an Ethereum coin. All right. Alright, it's the same exact chart, so yeah. It's not bad looking. I thought I saw Marcia. Alright, Marcia's in the house. Thanks for holding it down. I'm running ACH and spell with you. I just got to get in first. I hope I can get in the next couple of weeks. But yeah, I did those 3 videos for you, and I appreciate the Cash App donation. I appreciate that. Well, lately, that dude, it's been, lately with work, it's been like, so I'll be honest, it's been like once a week I've been streaming. It's ridiculous. As soon as I stop streaming, we start going up. And now if I start streaming again every day, we're gonna go down again. Look at ASM on the daily. Yeah, what's up with the daily? Oh wow. Yeah, she had a large. Oh my god. Why can't I ever get that? This thing tagged resistance perfectly. Where's my move? Yeah, you see this? This looks like that coin we looked at earlier. What was it? Wait, was it ASM? Oh yeah, I think it is ASM. No, because we were looking at something that's still down there. Was it ORT? Maybe it was ORT. It was just completely sideways and flat, and then look at this coin. It just did a 140% move up. They're waking up. I think it was ORT. I don't know where you can buy ORT at. Nowhere. That sucks. Yeah, it was ORT. So if we ignore the wick and we pull this up, all those candles are touching. There seems to be a bottom here with those candles, besides a few wicks below it. It's going sideways. And ORT's about to spike out of here, maybe. ORT's going to try to be bullish. It's about to 3.5x out of here. Damn. If I just had the money to catch some of these plays, maybe I'd get lucky. August is bearish. Oh wow. Okay, so you had a dream 3 months ago that it went there. Last time I had dreamt of crypto was XYO God told me they would hit 45, 4.5. You made 600K. Oh my God. Yeah, I think it's gonna go there, my man. So be prepared to be happy. I cannot wait to get prepared to be happy. Oh man. Be prepared to be happy, and if you don't get out, you're going to be miserable for the next 3 years. Yeah, my man, I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get some skin in the game. We'll see. We got Slava for 2. I appreciate that, my man. Pissing me off. You stopped disappearing. I appreciate the 2. I'm trying, my man. I'm trying. I'm a lot better than I was last stream. But yeah, I gotta go get a drink. But what I was telling you guys at the beginning of the stream, if you're still here, if you remember me talking about pain, this happened in between. This is why I didn't really stream this last week or get on. it was a couple days in a row I was having real bad side pain. And then the other day, I can't remember what day it was, but it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. And then I had the urge to go potty, but I couldn't go. So I just kept, the pain was there. And I almost called my buddy to come take me to the ER because it was so painful. And then I ended up going to the, I know this is kind of off topic, but that's one of the reasons I didn't stream for a couple days this last week. But after I finally did go to the little boy's room, I actually had kidney stones. And that's why it was so painful. That was painful. So I actually passed kidney stones at the house. Not fun at all. But I do appreciate the two. Yeah, once we go up, we're going to start banning people. I have a feeling Slava's going to get banned when it comes to new people coming in and running their mouths. Slava, you're going to say something off the wall and I'm going to have to put you in timeout. Alright, yeah, everyone answer the poll, hit the like button. Maybe I should end the poll and do another one. Wait, there's no votes on the poll? What the hell? What is going on here? That's shenanigans. Alright, we got 25 likes. Let me refresh you guys. Oh, wow. You guys, no one answered the poll. No one answered the poll. That's bearish. Alright, we're still looking at the right thing. Alright, what is XRP doing? Is it still pushing? Because we're over an hour already. It's been a while since we did an over an hour stream. But I gotta go get something cold to drink. Oh, she's over 350. Alright, let me go get a drink. I'll be right back. So guys, kind of slow it down a little bit. Yeah, I mean... yeah, it's showing me the poll. There's no votes. I don't know why. No votes at all. 100% yes. Alright. Okay, I guess you guys did answer the poll. It's just not working on my end. What's up, Sahid? He's just glad to see you after ages. Yeah, not being on here every day is kind of weird. I mean, it's just... I used to be on here every day. Oh, it doesn't let you answer. Maybe I need to end it and make a new one because it's not doing anything on my end. I'm just going to end it. And eventually get my cold drink. Yeah, I've been drinking a ton of water. But yeah, it was brutal. It was brutal for about an hour. I would say about an hour and 20 minutes. It just, from that start of that hour, it just kept getting worse and worse. I tried to lay down, I tried to stand up, I tried to walk around. It kept getting worse and worse, and then I was just about to get my phone. It was so painful, you don't even want to pick up your phone to text anybody. You can't do anything. So I went one last time right before I called my buddy to come take me to the ER, and they ended up passing, and it was painful when it happened, and then I realized what was going on, and I was like, oh, and then it took a little bit, but it felt way better. Not instantly, but almost. Alright, we're getting off topic again. What the hell are we doing here? What are we looking at? Uh, I don't remember what I said earlier, but we're just going to do that one. There's a new poll. Maybe it helps if you answer it. Someone said something. Let me see if I can find it. Answer the poll. Answer the poll. SCI to $5. So let me put it on. Okay, SCI. Let me type that in. I think you've asked that before. I don't remember what I say every time, so. Oh, that's the 1 minute chart. SCI to the moon. SCI is not looking bad here. I don't know, these coins look like they're about to just blast out of here. Can you imagine if we just get these, all these coins just start popping off and no one's here yet and we just don't even realize we're in the bull market yet, and then they pile in for a couple of weeks and it's over? $5. Yeah, I would say $5 is very possible. It's right above the 1618. Yeah, $5 possible. If it holds where it is and it doesn't break down. Oh, man. Kidney stones because you don't drink water at all. No, I drink water all the time. Someone look it up, but I think I read that a lot of walking and a lot of water actually helps you pass it. I don't know if that started it, but I've been drinking tons of water at work, and I've been walking for the last couple of weeks more than I ever have in my whole life. I jarred the stones loose. I don't drink a lot of soda, but I do drink soda. What's up, Joe? Alright, what are we on? I don't know how much longer we're going to be on here, but we looked at quite a bit, I guess. Finally being productive here on the channel. Yeah, it doesn't look horrible. It's going sideways, so all these coins are just going sideways. It's just like those other two coins we looked at, Ort and whatever else it was. You never know when these things are going to spike out of here. Yeah, you're going sideways and you held the 786 support. So just keep it real simple on this one. As long as you're over 2.5, 618 where you're getting stuck for a breakout is the price to beat at 3.5. But it's one of those coins that just out of nowhere, you're just going to have a large spike up out of here. Macro 382 would be 130% move just out of nowhere in one day. That's where we're at. That's what we're looking at, huh? Just 100% moves in a day. Alright, yeah. I'm going to go get a big glass of ice water. That actually sounds good. You guys got me thinking about pain again. Jeez. Alright, I'll be right back. All right, we're back. We are back, I guess. Let's see, what are we looking at? Zero. XLM broke the main resistance. XLM. Yeah, I can't wait to get back into the market so I can actually start rotating some of these coins, man. Stellar lumens to the moon. Excuse me. Oh yeah, XLM is pushing. Wow. Yeah, but that's expected. I mean, XRP's running, so that happened last time when XRP ran, XLM ran. So they tend to run together. Damn. So many plays we could have played, or I could have played. I mean, I looked at this. I think last time we looked at XLM, but our pattern we broke. Pretty much back tested it, depending on where you want to draw it, and that was it. It's over. Flipped bullish, and it's going. So when are the people going to pile in? Yeah, as long as we stay over 47. Yeah, how do you look at that? Can't you look at like new Coinbase wallets or something? Someone see if the Coinbase wallets are going up. I believe there's a way to look at that. Okay, let's. Oh yeah, I'm feeling way better, my man. I was feeling like crap for like 3 days before, and I didn't know what was wrong with me because I just, I just felt something was wrong. And the whole day before, I had that pain slightly there, and there was a bunch of nausea. And then there we have it. We got 18 people here. What time is it? It's past 5. 5 o'clock's usually the slow hour. All right, let's see. What are we looking at here? Still waiting for Math and Fort to pump. I don't know. Are Math and Fort going to pump? I think you said Fort. My question is, are these coins going to pump? I know they're on. Okay, we got Ample Fort. I know they're Coinbase coins. I mean, it looks like, I guess it's these low market cap coins. They're doing nothing. Yet again, depending on where you want to draw this, you could click, bottom in on the candles in the wick there. There's nothing bullish on Fort at all. It is going sideways though, so it is making lower lows and lower highs. So would I buy Fort? If it's still down here and I can roll over into it, I would probably ride it up for a little 5x play, maybe 5x. I don't know. Some of these coins, I don't know what Fort is. I kind of do, but there's some of these coins that I just wouldn't hold for a long time. I see them as being weak. Not to say anything about Fort, but I'm just saying there's so many coins now. It's hard to pick the right thing. I mean, just because it's on Coinbase doesn't mean that it's going to the moon, but it's got a chance. I mean, it's got a chance if that's the bottom finally, hopefully, which we'll see, I guess. I don't know what else to say. Fort, where are we at? 7 pennies. So if people buy into Fort, if Fort actually gets people piling into it, $1, $1.30, that'd be a 17x. So I would say it's possible. We just got to wait and see what the market's going to do, and if the rest of the little shadow realm people are going to pile into the market and get out. Stronghold, someone said. You said Math too. Yeah, Stronghold's a good one. Just like Velo and what was the other one? Swift Coin. Yeah, there's nothing bearish on this chart. It looks almost like the Excuse me, I had a coughing fit. It looks almost like the macro velo chart here on Stronghold. Stronghold's another good one. It's bullish right now. It's been holding the trend. So whoever asked for Stronghold, I believe they have some sort of connections to, I can't remember. I want to say XRP or maybe BlackRock. I don't remember. There's too many coins to remember everything. But what are we at? A penny and a half. So 10 cents is probably very possible. Yeah. So Stronghold's another coin that if you just want a decent, guaranteed almost 6x, and Stronghold's your play. And then up to 40 cents is going to be a 25x. But it looks good. Very bullish overall chart. Oh yeah, math. Aleph Cloud is moving. What's up, Eldor? Math will move pretty soon. Yeah, we may get a move in all these coins pretty soon. Especially, like I said, if we see the a spike in the Coinbase accounts, then we may get a move up. Yeah, I don't know if any of you guys that have Coinbase wallet, I got a notification today on my phone saying that Coinbase wallet is, I think from what I read, they're switching and they're turning in it. Coinbase wallet is not going to be Base wallet or something, or the Base platform. I don't know what it said. I didn't look at it. I just glanced at it. It said put your email in to get on the waiting list. Yeah, math is doing nothing. It's still bearish. Bullish once you get over 2.8. All you can really do is try to say, let's see. Yeah, pretty much hit and bounced off of the, yeah, 786 final support at 10. So you would have to think that's probably the bottom on math. Not bad, 150% move just to get back to the 382. But clearly downtrend has to be broken. So math, if you want it to be bullish and you think it's about to move, high to the low, you'll know that's the case once you get over 15 and then bullish over 20. Ooh, excuse me. Low market coins move last, I guess. PNG's a better play than Fort. Yeah, that's my opinion too. Mic went off. Wait. Hello. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, you can hear me. What's up, Robert? The mic went off. Oh yeah, they're finally releasing V3 for PNG on this coming Monday. So is PNG going to pump over the weekend? And then once they push it out, it's bearish? Yeah, watch out for PNG. Nick says they're rolling out V3. Someone else said that earlier. So maybe PNG is about to finally have that push up to where it breaks the downtrend over the weekend. Because we always see that with the news of something coming out. And when it comes out or gets listed, it's over. I remember that crap from being in the SHIB army last cycle. News of everything coming out, especially with Cardano. You get a pump, and then when it happened, it was over. I don't remember when the Cardano, but I remember the Shelly testnet on Cardano. And I remember when it came out, nothing happened. I don't remember if it pumped before, but after it was out, that was it. Nothing happened. But yeah, I think PNG's a good play. What was the other? Oh yeah, Elon. Something. Can we do Natix? He says XPR. I told y'all. He's Eldor's gonna be rich. But he says XPR, I told y'all. Yeah, can you guys hear me? It says the mic went off, but it looks like it's on to me. Hello? Yeah, we're good. The AI prophecy, XPR. What did you tell us about XPR? We haven't looked at XPR in a while. XPR to the moon, XPR network. He told us. Oh, she's breaking out. That's good to see. Our little flag pattern, wedge pattern is playing out. She's breaking to the upside. Let's go, XPR to the moon. You're over the 3-2 at 204. You're bullish. I don't know why I said it like that, but let's see. Yeah. A 43% move up is the next target at 207, so 7.5. It's your first big resistance, and then once it breaks over a penny, you can finally try to break out of here. And from where you are right now, damn. Let's see. Yeah, when did this coin come out? Oh, it's an old coin. It came out in 20 or before, because this is, I guess this is the oldest chart. It launched and then topped out in October. So it had a little baby bull run, died, went sideways. It looks bullish now, higher highs and higher lows. It's breaking out again. Alright, so 786 retracement where it got stuck last time in 2021. To 3 is a 6.5x, so if it's gonna actually be something, so hopefully Eldor is right and XPR is the next big thing. You're looking at a 82x almost to 40 cents. That's not bad. If it's gonna happen. Natix for Nia. What is Natix? Yeah, we got a few people here that I haven't seen in a while. Natix network. Yeah, let me see if I can call up on. What are we looking at? This is monthly. Natix network. Yeah, what is Natix doing? I don't know what, I mean, these charts are just all over the place, some of them. It's going sideways, it has been. It is good that it's made a higher high from December of 2024. It is making a higher low still, so you're holding a 382. Low to the high, 618 bounce at 3009, so that's what you want to see. And yeah, I would say it's probably the bottom for Natix. You can clearly see, looking at the macro picture, you know, the support, we blew through it, resistance, 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 we blew through it again, now it's support again. So that's probably the bottom for Natix. So Natix back over 201, you're back to being bullish. Macro, you're bullish over 9. So this one, if it's going to get bought, I mean, it's not that big, but a little over a 3x to 203 new high. Is this thing going to hit a penny is the question. I don't know what Natix is, but Natix, if it can hit a penny, that's not bad. A 12x, 13x from here. Natix to the moon. Subtagzilla, hear you loud and clear. Alright, we've been on the entire time. Is that good or bad? Yeah, where's, who I was going to say? Yeah, where's Kerr at? Metal detecting. But I was going to say is, I'm in Yosef. Are you here? Are you listening in the background? Yosef. Once we get Yosef and everyone back in here all the time, we're bullish. Once we get Patrick back in here, then we're really bullish. What's up, Vlad? What do you think about PNG? They come out with a new update on Monday. Yeah, that's what we just went over. So, I mean, it just depends. From my experience, when news like that on a coin that you're bullish on comes out, you may get a pump beforehand, but when it comes out, it's over. But we'll see what happens. So maybe there's a chance PNG could be bullish over the weekend, and then Monday it stops. The Genius Act passed for XLM. Let's go. Yeah, that's what I heard. Are we about to go to the moon? I hope not, because I hope it does, because you guys need to make money, but I need to get in the market already. We got beast mode for 2. I appreciate that. AI tech chart, thanks to go time soon. Yeah, hopefully, at least initially. What's up, Rachel? Got Rachel back. You've been here before, haven't you? There was a Rachel on the channel a while back. I don't remember the last name, but I remember Rachel. Rachel says XYO for the hell of it, shib. Alright, let me do AI tech. But yeah, there's so many people that used to be on the streams all the time that aren't here anymore. And then they're going to come back when we're bullish, and I'm going to be like, who are you? You'd be like, you left us for the 6 months, 7 months of bearishness. Alright, so yeah, AI tech. I like AI tech, but it's not doing anything. I think we did say that was probably the bottom when we hit the volume area, because I remember saying that on so many different coins, because we were down here hitting bottoms, hitting macro bottoms, hitting these bottom volume areas, and we were saying that we couldn't really go any lower. So right now, AI tech's not looking too bad, doing the same thing everything's doing. We're starting to put in the market structure we need: higher highs, higher lows, and that's what we need to do. Bullish market structure, and then you can go to the moon. So we don't know when that final higher low is going to be put in, and then it's just too late. So is this it on AI tech? No one knows. Until someone gets a real crystal ball, we have no idea what we're doing. High to the low. Yeah, we're holding over the 382, so if you want to do it that way, 23632 at about 4, you're bullish. And then we go low to the high. Yeah, you're holding over the 382 this way, 2 at 4. So 4 is a big price to hold for support. Over 4, you're bullish. Macro over 6.5, you're bullish. Once this red box breaks, then we can finally go up. And then AI tech. Yeah, I don't know where you can buy this coin at, but it's a 5x, probably guaranteed to 25 cents. It's probably very possible when we go vertical. Moonboy shot $1.23. We're at 4.5. Not out of the question. So if people buy AI tech, then the dollar's probably in play. Almost a 27x from here. I appreciate the 2. ACH moving a bit, yeah. Yeah, I was talking about that earlier, my man. I have a, after paying bills, I know it's peanuts to you guys, but I can actually buy a $100 long position right now. I thought about ACH. I was trying to find something on the bottom, but ACH already pumped, so if I buy it, it'll pull back. I'm thinking maybe SPA. SPA's on the bottom we looked at earlier. I mean, SPA is like sitting on the trend line with a wick down below it already. So Spa Rex probably has nowhere but up to go from here. Especially if we zoom out. I mean, it's going sideways at the moment. The trend was hit. Large red wick. That's positive. And looking at it on the monthly, look at that large wick and look at that candle just sitting here. To me, that's like prime buying right now. I don't think it's going to go lower again. I think it's about to just start grinding up, and then it's eventually going to, hopefully over the next whatever, from this bottom, when ACH was like that, that's where I wanted to buy it, and it already pumped up. But yeah, it's almost a 300% move, so a 4x is the next big move up from this bottom. So 4x, or yeah, 4x, and then try to do like 5x leverage to be safe. What would that be? That'd be a 20x. 20x play off $100 just to get back in the market if it plays out over the next month or so. Never left, just don't attach much anymore. I appreciate you. Okay, so yeah, you are the same Rachel. There was a couple of girls or women that used to come here all the time. Did I miss something? Air Gym Crypto, welcome to the Horde. I appreciate the membership. I appreciate that a lot. I do appreciate that in these times. Can we look at Caspa? Yeah, we'll look at Caspa since you became a member. We got Crypto Meolysis in the house. What's up, my man? So you really sold your OXT, my man? All in on Elon. I can't wait to get in on Elon, but I hope Elon waits. But I don't know. XRP's pumping again. XLM's pumping again. Dogecoin looks like it wants to pump again. Hopefully it doesn't pull Elon up with it. Yeah, Crypto Meolysis in the house. I don't have a crystal ball, but I hope I'm right after ACH. Alright, Caspa. Check ASM again. It's flying. Yeah, I mean, it's flying, but it's at resistance. This is like the 4th time we've looked at ASM today. That's why when we really flip bullish, I'm going to only be able to cover, when we got 200 plus people, I don't know how many we're going to get, but when XCN was bullish, we had like 200 people in the chat. But when we actually start flying, we're going to have to minimize it to, or not minimize it, but it's going to be, it's going to have to be, the hell is it called? Super chat only coins, most likely. And member coins. I mean, if you're a member and you ask for, 1 coin to stream, then of course. ASM is flying. It's flying, but it's stuck at resistance right now. So 4. Support is 3.5 and 4. If you can get over 4, that's a big price to beat on it. And then 5 bullish again. What were we looking at? So Turbo and ASM are out. Caspa we haven't looked at in a good while. Caspa's running out of time. Is it actually going to get listed on exchanges before we run? Kinda needs to happen. Overall chart doesn't look bad. I mean, it's doing the same thing the rest of the market is. I think a lot of people were in the same boat from $2 to $5 from my understanding. Bullish case would be a $5 Caspa. It's a 52x, 53x, geez. I would say easily $2.20x from here. But it doesn't look horrible. It's doing the same thing that everything else is doing. Broken record, double bottom, bullish with a higher low. At some point we'll be doing this. Sooner than later, hopefully. But you held our green bottom box, you put in the higher low. But yeah, make sure you guys hit the like button and please answer the new poll. Yeah, she's trying to hold over 9, and holding over 9 is bullish. Back over 10.5 is even more bullish. So short term, holding over 9 is bullish to hold up. Let's see. Yeah, perfect bounce too. Low, high, 786 final support retracement, 6.5, and that bounced. That's why we use the fibs here. You can just see the market knows about these levels. It's crazy. Over 10.5, we're back over the macro 236, and then to the moon she goes. Hopefully. You will get one BTC coin. Now we're in the bear market. If I make some kind of money this cycle, I plan on getting a Bitcoin in the bear market. ERA doesn't exist, my man. What is that? ERA Labs? I don't know what WEX is. Never heard of that. ERA is pumping. Yeah, what did you say earlier to buy? Yeah, I remember Bryant. Yeah, you said something earlier. Oh, that doesn't exist. I don't know what ERA is. Oh, Ethereum's trying to get stuck again. But yeah, Bryant the Beast. We're gonna rename Bryant the Beast. Brian's gonna be a millionaire. Oh, Zen. He said buy some Zen or get out of here. Buy some Zen or get the hell out of here. I would buy Zen for a gamble. Oh, she's pumping. Was that the bottom finally? Oh wow, she died from the last time we looked at her. Are they still just minting coins? Coins for everyone. Just pass them out forever. Until people were bullish. Yeah, I mean, I would gamble on this coin just because first resistance now is... It's a 10x just to hit the first resistance. Even if it's a dud coin and it just does a pump because of the market's pumping. Which now that we pulled it down, you can see the resistance at this level, support, resistance. So maybe that's it. Maybe that was the bottom. Because a lot of times we pointed this out, these charts, when you finally get the bottom in and you pull the chart down, it finally lines up and tells you exactly what's going on. So we went from this bottom, and then we pulled it down to the new bottom, and then now you can clearly see the market already knew the resistance where it was, support where it was, resistance where it was. So Zen, just to have a fake pump, would be a 14x from here. Jesus. And even greater fake pump, 110x. Just on a gamble. Just throw $100 at it and see if it does 100x. Oh man. Yeah, Aleph Cloud to $1. What is Aleph Cloud? Is that Aleph Cloud to $1? Oh, it's on Coinbase. Okay. Yeah, it's on Coinbase. It's at 9 pennies already, so I would say $1's not out of the possibility. Just depends on if people are going to buy it, what it is, do your research. But if people are going to buy it, then I'd say yeah, $1. It's got a good chance. It's over a penny. And if it's got any kind of traction at all, almost a 900%, almost a 10x to 93. So $1 is very possible. We got D-Stands. What's up, D-Stands? What's up, bro? Can you look at MXC? Looking at an entry, MXC. It's in as a pure gamble. Oh, the crypto bills passed. Let's go. Yeah, they passed, and I'm gonna get left behind. I just want to put $100 on a couple of coins. Honestly, at this point, if I just made enough money to get out of debt at the moment to where I didn't have to struggle, I would be happy. Not happy as I could be, but just if I could just get out of debt and be above water and not even have any money or be rich. If I could just get above water in life and do this and work, I'd be okay. I wouldn't be happy, but I'd be okay. Oh, it used to be Aleph IM. Alright. I was wondering what happened to Aleph IM. MXC. I appreciate the 2. MXC. Oh, I better check my Cash App, because last time I got Cash App and I didn't even look at it. Alright, we're good. MXC. What is this coin? Moonchain. MXC is Moonchain. So we're looking at Moonchain. Yeah, another thing is, we got 30 people in here. Everyone please hit the like button. 44 votes. 75% says XRP to $4 soon. Okay, so looking at Moonchain. So Moonchain is still bearish. Yeah, this thing I wouldn't buy. I wouldn't buy this personally. For a gamble rollover play, depending on if it's on Coinbase or something, but nah. It made a lower low. It's bearish in the downtrend. It's below the 236. It's below the macro 382 at 205 pretty much. So everything is bearish on it. So all you can do is really take a gamble on it. I have no idea what it is. There's so many different coins, so many different chains, so many different protocols, so many different networks. So just got to pick the right couple. Moonchain, it looks like a Zen play. Gamble. If it's going to break out, a 618 retracement, you could be looking at, if it's going to get bought, a penny and a half, almost 2 would be a 10x for a breakout, which could be very possible in a bull market. But like I said, keep in mind there's so many coins. Is it going to rocket up here? It could, but a 786 retracement to 4 pennies is a 28x on something called Moonchain. But like I said, you got to do your research on these coins and find out if people are going to buy them. A new high on this one. If you're a moon boy on Moonchain, what is that? Yeah, that's ridiculous. It's almost a 400x. Yeah, it's 388x to the new high at about 59.60 cents. Moonchain. You're looking for an entry on Moonchain. All right. So with the upside being said, let's zoom in. So if you wanted to gamble on this thing and say that's probably the bottom, because if it goes lower, then it's just bearish all around. Yeah, a lot of coins have done this. A lot of coins over the past couple of weeks, month, have hit the 786 and bounced. This one low to the high. It is at support right now. So support at 2015 at the 618, you could get a nice decent bounce, and then it's going to break out over the 382 at 25 and be bullish and break the trend. You're about to get a bullish cross on the 3-day stock RSI. Hopefully it is bearish right now. So this could linger down here and the price could come down more. But it's holding. So I would just simply say, if I was bullish on this coin, I'd buy now, and then if it drops, maybe add more. But that is a 30% drop. We'll see what happens, but I mean, it's at support. But it could come down to 201 and drop all the way back down and then bounce. There's no way to tell. The overall coin is bearish itself. Are we still here? I think we're still here. Let's see. Yeah, we still got 23 people in here. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything because I got a blue light or a blue button sitting here. Alright. We got that one. Alright, yeah, we're good. Alright, so... yeah, I guess we're going to leave it at that for today. Not a bad stream for once, finally. We covered quite a bit. Almost at 2 hours. Maybe we should wait for 2 hours, I don't know. Alright, let me put this back on XRP for a moment. Are we still pumping or are we pulling back? Oh, we're still trying. XRP is still trying here. Man, I'm going to be at work and we're going to be super bullish this weekend. And I can't do anything about it. XRP on the 1 minute chart. 1 minute TA. 1 minute TA. It's making higher lows and it's going sideways. XRP's about to bust out of here. Again. He says, can you switch music? Yeah, let me switch the song and then we'll probably stay on for 2 hours. We got another 10 or so minutes or so. Let's switch the music. We'll see. Yeah, what do you want? Bullish music or bearish music? Oh yeah, XRP on the 1 minute chart. Thanks bro, thinking about making my MXC my moon play. Could be. MXC and XCN moon plays. You know what? Let me... if I can figure out how to work this, let's see. Alright, we're going to have a little list go through. Let those play through, and then... yeah, we'll see what happens. But I will be right back. I got to figure out what this phone call is doing. He says, can you switch the music? Thank you. Whatever. He says, whatever. Slava wants to go in timeout, I think. He said whatever. Oh, whatever to the music. Damn, like a bad parent. I got you, my man. It's gonna play a couple different songs. I'll be right back. I gotta go make a phone call. Alright, we're back. You guys sure that music's not too loud? Sounds really loud to me. Let's see. There we go. What's up, Cinco? He says Hoppy. Okay, we're still going. We're good. Excuse me. Hoppy. Yeah, Hoppy's another good one. Here or deck screener. It's on Mech C. What is Hoppy doing? Oh, Hoppy's at resistance. Excuse me. Yeah, Hoppy just put in a higher low. If we go from no wick low to the high. Yeah, had a perfect 618 retracement. Tagged it and bounced. Nice to see. Put in a higher low. If I can move that out of the way. So a nice 618 retracement. A nice higher low being put in. It is at resistance, so it needs to get over 403 pretty much. Oh, excuse me. I don't know what's going on. Not quite perfectly, but needs to get over 3 and then 382. 40s, 47, pretty much 5, and then you can be bullish again, but it's not a bad setup. Excuse me. Gosh. Hold on. My nose is just running. I don't know. But yeah, Hoppy doesn't look bad, so Hoppy to the moon. If it can get over resistance, then... Yeah, I don't know where Hoppy's going, but a Hoppy to a new high, 308 is a 30x. If you want to be conservative with it, which is very possible. I mean, there's some coins out there that if you just look at them like this in a bull market, the fact that Hoppy is popular, you're guaranteed no matter what money you put in here, if it pulls back a little, depending on where it is, but from here, if that's it and it pushes over and pushes through, puts in a higher high and just goes up, you're guaranteed a 6x from here. I would like to find a coin on the bottom though. What's up, DZ, my man? Been waiting for you to come in here. Yeah, I didn't look at Dog and Me or ATH because you weren't here yet. We looked at ASM 5 times already, I think. 5 times, and it's off the market. Oh, damn, you guys. Oh, you can't hear me. All right. What's up, 247? Update on SUKU and injective price prediction. All right, absolute last ASM time for DZ. Wait, I typed in the wrong thing. ASM has to get over, you'll know it's very bullish and the breakout is over 6.5. We went, like I said, we went over it so many times already. Had a really good run. Giant daily candle spawned in here to the moon. It got stuck at resistance. It is getting stuck at the 0.5. It already did at 4.3. So depends on how the market reacts over the weekend. I don't know. At this point, if I had any of these coins, yeah, if I just got a... Jesus. This thing just did a 250% move. If I just got a 3.5x and I bought in down here, I'm out. I mean, I know we're bullish right now, kinda, and Ethereum's trying to pump, but it remains to be seen because it's summertime. We could still go down and sideways. This thing could pull back to the 3.2 and we go sideways for the next couple of months. Not financial advice. But yeah, ASM had a nice pump, but there's a lot of coins we're seeing getting stuck at the 0.5. We'll see what the weekend brings, but 4.3, 2.8 is your support. Bigger support would be 3.5, but if it can push through 4.3, next stop up would be the macro 3.2, 6.8, and that is our double 6.8 at that 666 level to break out. So if we go from the high to the low, or no, it's the ultimate high to the low. Yeah, from this high to the low, you see the double 6.8 there. So once you're over that 6.5 level, then you're very bullish. Dogging me for the first time. Probably hasn't moved. Let's see. Up 14%. Yeah, it hasn't moved yet. Not a bad looking chart. I mean, the curl up here. Dogging me is going to be a good play. It hasn't moved yet, so you still got time to get in. Every time we look at it, and dogging me high would be a 25, 26x up to a penny and a half, top of the fib. So if people are going to buy this coin, and you do actually have some XRP candles spawn in, some giant bull run candles spawn in, then I would say a penny and a half is very possible. And then very short term on dogging me, high to the low. Yeah, you're sitting on support 382 at 6.3. So she's trying to hold bullish here. And a little baby strong move up. Little, I guess you can call that a bull flag. So it doesn't look horrible here where it is on dogging me. And then all-time high. ATH. All-time high to the moon. What is all-time high doing? Or Aether. Yeah, it's got the same setup here. Slightly higher low with a double bottom. Not perfect, but that's the structure you want to see. And if we can hold the structure and not pull back and make a lower low at some point, it's, you know, not looking too bad. Macro bullish over pretty much 5 again. And from where this one is now, a new high would be a 7x up to 24, 25 cents. If this is the bottom, but it is looking promising with the double bottom with a slightly higher low. I've been waiting for you for hella days. He said hella days. Where you been? Work and things happened. I had kidney stones. I have mouth problems at the moment. What's up, Crypto Meolysis? Yeah, what time are you going live? 7? Crypto Meolysis, you going live today? Everywhere is moving. Yeah, it's just things going on with work, being poor, trying to have a life, trying to see your kids. It's just a lot. 247 SUKU injective. Yeah, I'll get to that. Coinbase listed ERA. You think it's good? Yeah, we looked at SUKU already. ERA. But SUKU, apparently this is the next Solana coin. So, I mean, it's got the narrative. It's just, if it's going to be the next Solana coin, then it's going to be a monster. But it doesn't look bad. Same thing. Double bottom, higher low. Market structure's intact. Overall chart is intact. New coin, very bullish chart. Once we get to that point to where retail comes in and we just go to the moon, I mean, this is not a bad setup. I mean, this is not a bad setup off the higher low. which I don't know if we looked at it at the time, but if you go from the low to the high, 618, perfect bounce. And now you're moving. So you're stuck at the 1414. Next up is 560. If you break over that 430 level, if Ethereum and Bitcoin keep pushing here, then a higher high would take this one up, and you would have from here another 40% spike, 42% spike up to 570, and after that to the moon. But yeah, SUI's a good one. Like I've said before, SUI, Ondo, and Pepe, and Turbo. There's so many coins that are giving me vibes of 2021 of like Solana, Axie Infinity, Shiba, all these coins, Cardano, that went to the moon last time. Now we have these new coins spawning in that are the next big thing. So SUI's going to be a good play. I don't know where SUI's going, but SUI to the moon. It's at resistance. If it can get over that level and eventually go to the moon, what, at $4? This thing gonna hit $100. It's almost a 25x to $100. So if people are gonna, I mean, if it pulls a Solana, then it's gonna go way higher than that. So the fact that they're talking about SUI being the next Solana, it may be good for a good move up here. Get your guaranteed 25x and get the hell out of here. 40x up to $200. Almost a, a 50x. Jeez. And the fact that we're in 2025 and already halfway through July, once we finally go, I don't know what you want to call it, bullish, euphoric, retail piling in, FOMO kicks in, you're going to have these giant weekly candles spawning in here. So it's going to go somewhere up here. Maybe $30 to $60. Let's see. ERA. What you guys think? Coinbase listed it. What is ERA? Usually the Coinbase listing coins don't last long. It's all over. ERA, that's on MEXC. Yeah, do these Coinbase coins usually come from MEXC? Oh, I can't even do anything with this. This is the MEXC chart. I don't know what this is, but gamble play. Doesn't look bad. It's curling up, so just use your better judgment. What's up, John? He says, milkers, please? What is it? Milkers. I need to find a coin you can jump in on right now. What's up, Muffin Man? How you doing? Been a while. Muffin Man's back in the house. We're back. 50 minutes. All right, my man. I'll get off before you go live, and I'll send everyone over there. I'm trying to stream as long as I can because I haven't been streaming lately. It's just everything happening. You guys know how it is. Like once one thing happens in life, it's like a snowball effect. Like they say, when it rains, it pours. I hate that saying, but it's true. It's so true. It's always bearish everywhere you go. Injective and Dash. Yeah, DZ. A coin you can jump in on right now. Not financial advice, but I'm thinking about putting in a long position on SPA. Injective and Dash going to 0. What's up, Rami? DMTR. Rami in the house. Yeah, I don't know if you've been on the live streams a lot, but I know you comment on the videos a lot, so I appreciate your support and you being here all the time. All right, let's look at milkers, please. Milkers. MILKRS. All right, let's get these 3 coins out of the way. What the hell are you talking about? MILKRS. I don't know what that is. You don't mean maker, do you? MILKRS. Yeah, doesn't exist. I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe you mean maker. DMTR, and then I'll get yours 9 or 247. Oh, DMTR. What is DMTR? Yeah, this sucks because I'm gonna have to get a new laptop too. My computer's been really slow lately, and I guess I can get an external one, but the mouse pad on here, I have to push in the very bottom corners of the buttons for them to work. So I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, we got DMTR. I don't know what this coin is. We'll look at the overall chart, USD chart. So it takes me a minute sometimes to push these. See, I'm pushing these buttons like 3 or 4 times before they click. Yeah, what is this? DMTR. Little baby pump in place. Short term on. Oh. Yeah, you're getting stuck right at resistance right now. Or almost. Let's see if we pull this up. If we pull it up to there, not quite there yet. Doesn't look horrible off of that wick. But this high to below, you got to get over 2 and then 3 to be bullish. Until then, you're still bearish. And let me zoom out again. Yeah, what is this coin? This thing spawned in and died. It made a lower high, made a lower low. So there's nothing really besides the macro, if you want to call it that. But there's nothing bullish on this. If this holds and that's it, you have to get over 3. No bullishness until you get over 3 on this one. If you can get over 3, then maybe you have something. Then if we pull this up to the top, to the bottom, if you think that is the bottom, if the trend holds, I didn't push that. Yeah, see, my mouse is messing up. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna have to start a new computer fund. Jesus. It's always something. And macro wise, over 4.8 or 5 pennies, bullish, breakout over 29. And then if you believe in this coin and it's going to go to a new high and you think it's the best thing ever, then, oh damn. That's a, oh shit. Wait, what the hell? Oh, we got another gamble play. Just to come back up to the 618 is a 15x from here if it holds that trend and that's it. Wow. I don't know where you buy this coin at, but gamble play. Need a gamble rollover play. 52x to $1. Jesus. Wow. Yep, gamble play alert. Everyone pile in. All you gotta do is throw $50 in. Oh my god. Yeah, if this is whatever this is, if it's some kind of something. What is that? That's a 300x, 400, 5, 6, 7. Wait, what is that? Hold on. That's your 50x, 100x, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1000x. Oh wow, 2000x. Oh my god. From a penny to 40 bucks. So 2000x on whatever this coin is. There's probably no way it's going to hit that this cycle. You never know, but you're not going to look back at this cycle and say DMTR did a 2000x. It was the best coin for 2025, so that's probably not going to happen. Oh my god. Injective and Dash. Injective. I don't know what chart we're looking at. Yeah, you guys, is this music annoying or what? There we go. No music. Is that better? Yeah, it would be nice if YouTube would let you play regular music without copyright infringement. So injective is pumping. Yeah, this is what we're going to have when we're going up. Every coin's going to be pumping, and everyone's going to be asking about what their coin's doing. And it's just going to be madness. Everyone's going to want to know what their coin's doing. Yeah, injective pumping. Like, we get a little baby pump on anything, even if we're not bullish yet, then everyone gets very bullish. Their coin's flying. Still in a downtrend, still bearish. What is that? High to the low, at resistance, right at the 3-2, getting stuck. So 14 and a half. High to low, 3-2 retracement. So you're still bearish until you get over that. Support is 13. Injective to the moon. If you think injective can hit the 1618, that's your 10x. Yeah, what was the other coin? Yeah. Man, DMTR, please. Hearing things about XDB. Yeah, XDB we've covered many, many times. Oh, Dash. Dash. Yeah, I'm trying to get better, my man. Cryptomyalysis in the house. You guys, make sure you go follow Cryptomyalysis and go watch his stream after mine. Good man. Good channel. Dash to the moon. Yeah, I got so many coins I want to buy into right now. I wish I would have got this job 6 months ago. But it is life. Things happen. Dash to the moon. What is Dash doing? Yeah, Dash is on my rollover list. Dash has been... It's an older coin, but as long as it's down here going sideways and down and bearish, lower lows, lower highs, not doing anything, I do expect this thing to at least do a 5x. So it just made a new low once again, so it sucks. But in a bull market, because last time, November, what is that, April 21, she topped out. 2017, geez, made a lower high. So this thing's always macro bearish. Damn, it made a lower high, lower high. Damn, is this thing even going to make a 382 retracement? Yeah, if I had Dash, if Dash was down here and I got money and I can roll over into it, as soon as it hits 50 bucks, I'm out. I'll get my little 2.5x and I'm out. A 382 retracement, if you think that's going to happen. What? Which it could. Oh, wow. Damn. You guys see that? I think Dash is going to 100 bucks and it's over. From where it is now, possibly the bottom. What, 4.5x, 350% move. But last time it did the same thing. It topped out, higher high, lower high, or lower high, and then a lower high once again. Went sideways, and then it pumped up, made a higher high for the bull run. So same thing here. Higher high, lower high. Oh shit, then it pumped up. Oh damn. So maybe we get a pump up soon to the 236 at 50 bucks. And then we're right in here. We put in that lower high once again. So 130% move soon. And then after it does that, it'll pull back sideways and then up, and then the bull runs over. 100 bucks. 382, putting in the macro lower high. Right at that 382. So that's what I'm saying. These older coins, Dash, you get a 4x at a Dash at 100 bucks, then you may want to get out. Not financial advice. There's just too many coins now. But yeah, DZ, my man, SPA. What's up, my man? What's up, Lincoln Clay? I haven't seen you in a long time. You've been here on the channel for a very long time. Never really in the live streams. I think you may have been here once before. I'm not sure. But yeah, Lincoln Clay here is old school. He's been on the channel for a very long time. I appreciate you, my man. How you doing? Yeah, I remember you back in the day, years ago. Yeah, I'm talking about years ago when the family dog died and you were here. You were asking me about it. I remember that. All the videos, of course. That was the days before live streaming. What's up, Metal Detecting? How you doing? Metal Detecting is going to be rich. Metal Detecting in the house. Yeah. Yeah, we only got 16 people here. We're over 2 hours, so we'll probably end it soon. But yeah, we're getting to the end here. Yeah, let me look at SPA for you, my man. SPA. Yeah, what are you holding, Lincoln? Yeah, SPA. Yeah, Lincoln's been here from the beginning, you guys. He may not type or be here in every stream, but he's been a supporter. He's been on the channel for a long, long time. Like he said, day one, maybe. It's been a while. Yeah, see SPA here? Damn, it's already turned green. Damn it. I was going to get off stream and buy in, maybe. Because this candle was red, and it was down here. Let's see, maybe it was a weekly one. Monthly one. Oh yeah, it was the monthly one. The monthly candle was red and sitting at the bottom. So SPA is down at the bottom. If it's a dud and it does nothing, then so be it. You lose your money, it's crypto, whatever. But it just hit the trend again. And it really can't go lower. Nice looking candle. Bottom is in, it looks like. It's only up for SPA from here. I don't know if it's going to be soon or later. But if you ever wanted to buy the bottom of a coin, SPA is maybe your man. 618 retracement for a higher high at least. Even if we go, sideways for the next couple of months. If we pump up here soon, 618 at 4.5, pull back, hold 3, and go sideways, and then we go to the moon. But this right here, DZ, not financial advice because it could break down and be one of those coins that do that. But, I mean, we're like right here. Again. Trend. And it's not like it's up here at resistance at the 382. So it has room at least to pump up to the 382 at 1.5. Do about a 50% move from here at least. And if it's going to make a higher high from here, and that is the bottom, which it looks very good to buy in right here. 3.5, almost a 4x to the 618 at 4.5 for at least an initial, higher high. Damn. SPA to the moon. Still haven't sold any Jasmine yet. Hope for 5 cent mark. Dude, you keep pushing your price back, ain't it? Didn't you say 10 cents and then you said 12 cents and then 10 cents? Now you're at 5 cents. He just wants his money. Dude, I'm telling you. Jasmine's more likely than not, definitely not financial advice, but Jasmine's probably going to hit 30 cents very easily. I hope it does. I hope you make a lot of money on Jasmine. What's up, Freedom from Crypto? RSRs 1000x. Yeah, reserve rights. No, I think SPA's at the bottom. It's not pumping yet. It's not taking off yet. It's like, from my perspective, it's like the best time to buy. Day one, congrats on the subs. When you had single numbers, yeah. Yeah, you've been here for a long time, my man. Ondo TA, yeah, Ondo's a good play. Yeah, maybe we're back. We got Lincoln Clay in the house. Is that a top signal or are we back? I'm about to go to the moon. He says SPA sucks. Yeah, you can't have that mindset, my man. SPA may suck in your eyes, but looking at the chart, we'll look at RSR, but you're making higher highs. You're making higher lows. You're holding the trend. You're on the bottom. It may suck. The project may suck. You may think whatever you want to think about it. But it doesn't matter. We're here to make money. And even if it does suck, and if it goes just to a higher high, 618, we've seen many, many times here, and just does, 5 pennies, a little bit above, you're still looking at in my opinion, a guaranteed 4x. And you can only get that in crypto. If you had the right money right now to put in on SPA, and all you needed was a 4 to 5x, my opinion is it's fucking guaranteed. I didn't mean to say the F word, damn. Oh no, we're bearish. He just dropped the F-bomb. So if I had the right amount of money, I would say, yeah, I'm going to throw it in SPA, and I'm confident that I'm about to get a 4 to 5x, about a 5x out of it. So I'm going to 5x my investment before the year's up. It's all good. But apparently I'm not there. I'm poor. RSR. Yeah, there's a lot of coins that I think are going to easily 5x from here. Reserve rights, the new Bitcoin. Yeah, I mean, reserve rights, the same thing. I know we're focusing on the monthly charts, the monthly candles, but zoom out when in doubt. I mean, you can't go wrong with this. We're about to flip bullish, or we did just have a bullish cross on the stock RSI. Every time we have a bullish stock RSI monthly cross, we're bullish. We're bullish. We're bullish. RSR is bullish. She's over the 382. Stock RSI looks good. You're holding higher lows. You're higher than the trend. You're holding the trend. Higher highs. I mean, this chart looks good here. We're seeing this same thing all over the place. It's just a question of where's RSR going. The fact that RSR was here last time is an old coin. My mindset now is if it 5x's, it's definitely out time. You said 1000x on RSR. So just for a new high to keep the chart formation good is almost a 5x, up to 4.5, 5 cents. 1000x move, a new high on this one is probably not going to happen. So I don't mean to burst your bubble or anything. I hope it goes up there because I want you guys to make money. What is that, 38 cents? So 40 cents is a 40x almost, roughly. If it does that, congratulations. A 40x on RSR is great. You can't get caught up into all the little things that go on in these communities. Just hopefully that helps. Wow. 161, $1.60. We're not even at a penny yet. Yeah, my honest opinion is there's no way. I mean, you're just under a penny. RSR does not have the firepower of something, say, like Cardano from last time. There's a ton of new coins. If you're holding RSR to 1000x, it's not going to happen. We're not going to look back on 2025 and say RSR was the big winner. It did 1000 plus X. And I'm just being completely honest. But it is my opinion, not financial advice, entertainment purposes only. But was that 100x? Yeah, if this thing could hit $1.60, if you're lucky, that's 180x. And that would be my Moon Boy prediction. That's your Hopium Moon Boy prediction is $1.60 for that. As for 1000x, maybe you can hold crypto for the next 20 years. But I can't do it for the next 20 years. I can't do it for the next 5 years. I can't do it for the next 2 years. I'm out after this time. So, Jason, do you think Carrot will pump? But I hope it goes up for you. I mean, if you're holding RSR for the future, I remember the narrative of RSR. I mean, if it goes up to those levels for you and you're just going to hold, and that's your moon bag, congratulations. I hope RSR goes to the moon over the next, 5 years. I honestly want you guys to make money. We got a lot of good people on the channel here. We don't really have a lot of, negative, toxic people, but you guys that are here all the time and that I remember from the past, I know you guys are going to make it. So freedom from crypto, I hope you make it, my man. Reserve rights. What was the other coin? We got Ayaz saying breaking news, Cardano, what? Cardano also made a big deal with the bank. Get rich on Cardano, spot Cardano's way. I'm sorry. Where is Silver at? Silver, you here? Oh yeah, Silver's here. Silver in the house. Silver's the man. Yeah, are we getting spam here? Damn, we're bullish. This dude's spamming Cardano. Cardano on the way to $10. That's funny to me because I was here last time. I was here for Cardano and Shiba to the moon. They're going to take over crypto. Nothing ever happened. Cardano is getting stuck at the 0.5. Breaking news. We're bearish still. Yeah, you're making the higher highs and higher lows, but you're stuck at resistance. Cardano to the moon. Wait, Cardano to $10. Cardano. If you're waiting for Cardano to hit $10, I don't know what to tell you. It's not gonna. That's a long time from now. Depends on your age. If you're young in your 20s, then so be it. If you're over 30, then I don't know what to tell you. You got to get on the new stuff. Muffin Man in the house, Undead Army. I hope you make it undead. I hope I do too, my man. Yeah, Metal Detecting, you've been here for a good while too. You've been here always in the streams, always supporting, so I appreciate you, my man. I really hope you can hold some Jasmine to 30 to 50 cents. And a little moon bag to $1, because I really think those targets are possible. I hope you make it, my man. The bots have started. Yeah, when the bots come in, we're bullish. You're right, Silver, my man. But yeah, what are we looking at? Cardano? Hold on. Let's see here. Yeah, I would say at best, Cardano, if you're holding ADA. If we have a big bull run and people actually come back in and it's just ridiculous, then yeah, Cardano to about $6. Other than that, $10. I mean, we'll take it at the time, but if we actually, I mean, if we're actually super bullish and there's just people piling in, the numbers are going up, things are going crazy, then I'll say, yeah, $10 Cardano. It's possible. But it's a waiting game. We have to wait and see what happens here. He says $2 maybe. Nah, $2 is too low. Cardano is a big player. So $2 is very possible. $6 is possible. That's only a 7.5, 8x. Alright, so I take it back. I mean, we'll see what happens, but $6 to $10 on Cardano. So hopefully you get your $10 Cardano. Yeah, I sold Cardano almost at the top, Shiba at the top last cycle, but I didn't have enough because I was new to crypto. Didn't really understand it all. Wish I'd have bought more. But I think Jasmine, ACH. I mean, you're going to have some runs on some of these coins. $4.7 XRP, then $8 by December. Not financial advice. Yeah, Slava, my man. I think our XRP is definitely $5. And I think, yeah, I think Cardano at 5 is very possible. Jasmine at 0.5 is my target, unfortunately. Dude, that's resistance. I've been following Jasmine for a long time. A lot of people on Twitter, YouTube. I used to buy into Jasmine all the time. Jasmine's a sleeper. Jasmine's a sleeper, and going on what you've been saying about freedom of crypto, or freedom for crypto for Cardano. Cardano's a good one too. XRP, Cardano, they got all these things going on. They're going to be good plays. You just got to learn to be patient and hold. But I think Jasmine's going to be a winner this cycle, just for the fact that for the bear market from last cycle, a lot of the FUD has been worked out. A lot of the, I don't know how you say it, the distrust, and the fact that they actually have all their coins out. And they have a big community. So Jasmine is going to be a big one. It's going to surprise people. I held Jasmine and Cardano for like what? Over 4 years before they finally pumped again. Bought H bar around 45, hoping for, or 4 pennies, 4.5, went from $1.15 or higher. What's up, show enough? Cat in a dog's world. LCX is a sleeper. Oh, you're talking about 50 cents, not 5 cents. Yeah, I really believe that 50 cent metal, 50 cent Jasmine is very possible. Yeah, we never did look at Shiba. Yeah, we're not going to be in here much longer. Mew, please. Yeah, we had a nice pump, but a lot of things are still stuck. A lot of things are hitting resistance. Yeah, we looked at Mew before. cat in the dog's world. Yeah, where's this coin at? Yeah, it looks like everything else. I mean, it's just like, you got to pick your poison. You got to pick the right coin. You got to just close your eyes and just pick something, because everything's doing the same thing. It's all going to come down to, are people going to buy your coin? I guess it comes down to exchanges, like how many exchanges is your coin on. If it's on some decent exchanges, then you have a shot. You have a shot at making it. Initially looking at the chart on this one, clearly double bottom of the higher low. If we draw on the chart, going from the low to the high, not perfect, but you pretty much hit the 618 and bounced. You're over the 382, so over 32 up to 35, bullish, but it's not doing anything. Yeah, it pretty much came back down to the bottom, put in a higher low, and now it's time to go up. So if this coin, Dog in the Cat's World Mew, is going to be something, people are going to buy it, then all you can really do is gamble at this point. Like everything in crypto, it's all a gamble. Double bottom, higher low. We'll see if we go up from here. Low to the high, 618 retracement, perfect bounce. And you pumped. Getting stuck at the 236. It's over 37, even more bullish, but that's where it's getting stuck at the moment. But it doesn't look bad. Yeah. All right, but yeah, we're about to end this because Crypto Meolis is about to go live. What's up, Dustin? Velo? No, we didn't do Velo. Ondo and Velo. We'll do those. But you guys that have been here on the channel for a good long time, especially over the last year, I would have to say, we've been looking at these bottoms. I would say not over the last year, but over the last 6 months, 4 months. The fact that we're where we are right now in 2025, I mean, we're at that point to where this is it. It's time to go up. There's no room to go down and sideways for a very long time. Maybe sideways, but not down. So these trends that are holding, and you guys are buying these bottoms and these trends, you guys are going to make it, and that makes me excited. What are we gonna? Okay, Ondo, and what else? Ondo to the moon. Oh, Velo and Ondo, and we'll end it at those. But I'm bullish on both of these. Velo to the moon. Yeah, crypto meolysis. I like. What are we looking at? I like Elon's still down at the bottom. I mean, it kind of broke below our support level that we had, but it can't go low. If it goes lower and breaks down, then it sucks and it's never going up. But it looks like the bottom is in on Elon. Elon to the moon. I hope it waits for me. Same thing here, looking at Velo. You guys know we've been watching Velo in a rising wedge pattern forever. So many coins, but it's making higher highs, higher lows. Very bullish looking chart after it died. I mean, this looks good. You're at resistance right now at 1.8, 3.2, low to the high. All right, low to the high, you're over the 382 at 9, so we are bullish over the 236 at 1.5. And then high to the low. Yeah, if we can get over this 1.8 level and hold, along with the higher highs and higher lows, very bullish looking chart. And then this one has a lot of good potential for returns. So just a bull market push, a 6x up to 11, 12 cents. Very possible. I think very possible 786 retracement up to 45 is a 22x. My God. And then higher than that, congratulations, 100x to $2. Yeah, I'm trying to push my button, but it's not working. Only found like 3 or 4 months ago. Feels like years. Yeah, the Shadow Realm sucks. We've been here for so long. Yeah, you were stuck in OXT for so long. You sold. But yeah, you guys make sure you go hit the like button on your way out, answer the poll, go over to Crypto channel. He's about to go live very, very soon. Good channel, good content, good guy. We're trying to make this journey together. Really unusual cycle. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking we may go up before we need to go up. So yeah, everyone in here, I know there's only 17 people left, but yeah, you guys go, Crypto is going to go live. I'll be there. You guys go watch him, follow him, subscribe. And we'll see what the weekend brings here. I will be working in the next 3 days, so there's probably no live streams for the next 3 days. But I'll try to keep an eye on the market for you guys. I mean, if we actually go vertical or something happens, then of course I'll try to get on. All right. What's up, Hash? Hash crew back in the house. We got more people coming back in from the bullish days, so we'll see if this is a top signal. Swift coin, last coin we're looking at. Swift coin to the moon. Appreciate you guys coming in. Appreciate the couple of super chats. Appreciate the support, the members. Yeah, Swiftcoin hasn't moved. It's been in the same spot for a very long time. Every time we look at it, we're right in this area. It's not moving. It's not breaking down, so it looks good. Looking at the monthly chart here, the fact that you're not breaking down and we're bearish. Once we get a bullish cross on the monthly stock RSI, this thing's going to be super bullish to push to the upside here. So it's not too late. Sideways on Swiftcoin, sideways on the whole market. But once Swiftcoin wakes up, this thing's going to be a monster. And if you want conservative targets, Swiftcoin to 10 cents is pretty much an 8.5x. 20 cents is your next retracement for a 16x. And then I think very possibly 50 cent Swiftcoin, if it does not break down from here, if it does not break down, I would absolutely put in a position on Swiftcoin and then get out at 50. That's almost a 37x from here. Just imagine a 37x, 3x long position from this sideways action on Swiftcoin, and yeah, very bullish chart, sideways forever, curling up, ready for the bull market, as we all are. And we'll go to the moon before we know it. We'll see how this plays out once it's finally 2026. Yeah, once we can finally say it's 2026, we're going to finally be able to say, look back and be like, what's happening? All right, but yeah, I appreciate you guys coming in today over, 3-hour live stream. Appreciate you guys. You guys, please go check out Crypto Analysis. He's about to go live. I'll be there. I don't know if I'll chat, but I'll be there. But I appreciate you guys. None of this is financial advice. Thanks for watching, everyone. I appreciate the super chats. I appreciate the support. And maybe I'll see you over there on Crypto Analysis Live. But until the next live, probably Monday, you guys be safe. Hopefully it's bullish this weekend, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, everyone.